Yep. All right, I got 7 o'clock. This is the Farmington Town Board meeting for May 10th. We have no public hearings tonight, so I'll call the meeting to order. Councilman Holtz is online tonight. We have a full board here. Ron Brand is necessarily absent, and Ed, would you lead us in the pledge of allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Ed.
Yep.
Next on the agenda is the approval of minutes from our last town board meeting, April 26th. Second. Motion and a second. Any comments, questions, changes? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You just gotta wait. Okay, next thing on the agenda is privilege of the floor or public concerns. We take the room in the room here first. Any privilege of the floor or public concerns? Anybody online?
Just Councilman Holtz.
Councilman Holtz. Okay, reports of standing committees, public works.
Okay, Public Works met this morning. Got updates from water and sewer and highway and parks. I'll start with water, sewer, and the treatment plant. A few items on the list here for digester 1. The wall needs some repair, and also need to exchange the heater, exchange pump. The cleaning has been completed there. All they got to do is finish cleaning up the sludge. On the Trojan, or the scheduling Trojans, to do some work on the UV as soon as the parts are delivered. The boiler water circulation pump needs new seals. Get working on that and do that as soon as it's available. They received quotes for the rust valve to replace the clay valve in the influent building. Looking at prices to replace seals on the 1 heat exchanger pump. And the primary color of our carton pump needs to be diaphragms replaced in it. RL Stone is supposed to come to do the calibration of the oxygen sensor on the influent building. And we need to replace the brushes on the auger for the hydrodynamic tube. Water main, as far as general stuff, the water main replacement project on 332 and 96, they had a pre-con meeting that went well, and that should start soon. New York State Fence is supposed to start installation on the security agency. They did the stakeout again. Hopefully they'll get at that soon. It's been a while. Farmington and Canandaigua has started on Town Line Road doing the water main replacement there. The flow meters or flow testing and pressure monitoring has begun north of Town Line Road. The manhole top on Wagon Road was ordered, and I think you're waiting for that to get here right in the top.
Yeah, it should be almost done.
They installed new water meter on County Road 28 in the mobile home park. We've got 3 resolutions on. We can talk about them if we need to at the time when we get to them. And that is all I have for them. As far as highway and parks, they have their ongoing equipment maintenance. Roadside mowing has started. They started with their first round of trimming up the grass on the roadsides. They're also working up on Canandaigua Farmington Town Line Road. That project this year should be the last year of that. They had spring cleanup, which went well. I'm going to let Tim give the report on that when it's his turn. As far as parks, they're doing their ongoing building and park maintenance. They are mowing the parks now. That is in full swing. They've been working on the soccer and baseball fields. They striped them. Water has all been turned on in all parks to check the drinking fountains. They've been setting out the tables and garbage cans and stuff like that around the parks. And they also helped in the spring cleanup. They have 2 resolutions on tonight, and we can talk about them if necessary, but that's all I have.
Thanks, Ron. Town operations?
Town operations met this morning. Town staff is continuing their update on chapter 74 of the town code, resulting from the request from the New York State Department of State. Delaware River Solar is mobilizing for the start of their site development along Fox Road. The staff will be out there tomorrow to see before we make the last minute details. There's a public hearing scheduled for May 24th, Tuesday, text amendments to chapter 165 of the zoning law, the town code that's dealing with the accessory structures, mini warehouses, and sign regulations. The town TAP grant for the sidewalks is still out in limbo. It was supposed to be in February, and now it's May, and nobody's heard it. The last thing I have is the 1860 Quaker House Museum project. They received a grant for the restoration of the center, and one of the directors will be having meetings dealing with this, and I believe our code enforcement officer will be attending these to make sure things will follow along the lines according to the grant regulations. That's all I have.
Thank you. Reports of other committees. Supervisor. There's a new New York State law, rules for expansion of video conferencing for meetings that is effective July 1st. We'll have to change our process slightly in the way we do video conferencing for our town board, planning board, and zoning board of appeals. We must hold a public hearing on the changes we passed by a town law prior to the July 1st date. I will send out details before the next meeting, and then we'll schedule a public hearing for the month of June. And I'll include you and the chairman of the ZBA. He's pretty familiar with it because the county's doing the same thing. And we'll get something out. I think we passed the town law. It'll just include all the other committees, so you won't have to worry about it. We'll ask for feedback, before we pass the law. Reminder to everybody that Grievance Day in Farmington for our residents is Wednesday, May 25th. It's the day after our town board meeting. It's here at the Farmington Town Hall. There was approximately 300 letters that were mailed out with assessment changes out of thousands of parcels. Just to bring to the public's attention, I was contacted by 2 Belton Park Commission members. They want to present us information on what the Belton Park is all about. Open it up as a workshop format. We can have dialogue back and forth, and they have some questions and thoughts, pros and cons of whether they would let Farmington join with residents that have admission to Belton Park, which is currently Victor, East Bloomfield, and West Bloomfield. So tentatively, they're meeting Thursday, but tentatively we schedule it for our next meeting, May 24th at 6:30. We'll have that at half an hour before our town board meeting, and we'll get the word out to everybody. We're going to have that meeting on that day. I suggest that one or the first meeting in June. And lastly, free COVID test kits that are going like hotcakes lately. We ordered 12 more cases here tomorrow. So please, anybody wants test kits or pass the word around. We have plenty here between the town clerk's office and the building department, the assessor's office. And that's all I have. Highway and Parks.
Just an update on the generator contracts we spoke about this morning. Our contract apparently ends this May 31st, so we've already paid for the services on the generators for the springtime. So we need to do this week, so we should have those all done.
They were here today.
Were they out here today?
Yeah.
So yeah, he should be getting the town hall, the court. I'm not sure the court's on there because that one was done by Home Power. highway, parks, and essentially lot. Double check on the court. We are paving Loomis Road on Monday, the 16th. So if you can avoid the area, please do. Very busy out there. It's going to be a difficult task for sure. And I got some numbers from spring cleanup. Thursday, we had 151 residents. Friday, we had 120. Saturday, 192, for a total of 463 residents that signed up. Got a ticket. They probably came more than once.
Right.
Right, Steve?
I did.
And
Only
shredding-
3 times.
Only 3. Shredding, we had 123 people use the shredder on Saturday, and only 2 people showed up after the truck was gone. So I guess we did pretty good at getting word out on that. I'll probably have the numbers at the next.
Okay. I think it sounds like the numbers were up from that.
They are up.
That's good.
Well, it was nice weather, so.
Yep.
That always helps. Usually when it's rainy, sometimes people don't want to do it. So we had good weather for 3 days.
Oh, yeah. And we're in October scheduling also, right?
Yes, and there will be a fall cleanup Friday and Saturday, 2 days.
Okay, thanks. Town clerk?
On those COVID test kits, I don't know if you saw from the public health that the expiration date has been extended 3 months, so ours are good even longer.
Yep.
And second is next Thursday, the auditors will be here to audit my town clerk and tax collector.
Very good. Yeah, that was great. We've been asking and they finally got the okay from New York State that the COVID test kits will go past 3 months, 90 days from the expiration date on the box. A lot of ours said July, so it's good, a good thing. Water and sewer.
We started sending guys out today to hang door hangers for this quarter billing. Remind people that haven't paid yet, but please get it in so that there's not a penalty. 515 people have paid yet, so.
It's definitely higher than
Okay.
past times. Anything else? Oh, yeah, on water and sewer, everybody hears we have discussion amongst the town board when people's bills come in late and they ask to waive the penalties unless there's a really outstanding excuse. We normally don't approve it. So just for the public record, we didn't get our bills in time for all the town water and sewer accounts. So there's like $185 in penalties we had to pay. They're not any different than the public. So thanks for reminding me.
Even worse.
Yeah. Building and zoning.
All right, real quick recap of April, we did 105 permits, bringing it total at the end of April to 284 permits for the year. We did 299 inspections, total inspections for the year 853. We did 8 fire inspections, 7 stormwater inspections, and the zoning officer followed up on 33 complaints that were filed with the office. We also are excited to see tonight that we have a resolution to offer a position to fill the second clerk position in our office. So we're excited to get one more employee closer to being full staff again. So
Right. It's been a while.
it's been a while. So
And I just want to make a correction. I think I said 185, it's $285. And the penalties. So, Planning board, Ed.
Yeah, we got a next meeting on May 18th, two fairly quick items, special use permit public hearing for Lloyd Twitchell to continue some operations he has on Structural Road. And then somebody named Nathan Bowerman, 2 lots public subdivision, public hearing, so we'll knock those out.
Denied, sure. Well, that'll probably get denied.
Well, we were just talking about that, and we've got 2 denials here, so only need one more.
Well, I'll tell you, the staff comments coming back very quickly on that one. The list is long, and we'll see where that goes, so.
There we go.
That's it. Oh, we're also gonna look at the MGOD, MSOD, plan. See what we can do with those findings.
All right, great. As I mentioned, Ron's absent tonight, and that's feeling good. Town engineer, Bill.
Just a couple updates, Route 332 project has been designed. We did receive DOH comments on that, so we'll be responding back on that pretty soon. The digester cleaning's done, we talked about that today, and except for the removal of the sludge at the treatment plant. So there's a pay app in the abstract for tonight. And then we did a little investigation on spray in place, which was the low bidder on the relining for the water main under the throughway, and all positive results that we found on that contract.
For a lot less money than we budgeted.
Yeah, good what was there, so.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Bill. No assessor tonight. He's working in Canada tonight. One of the nights where they stay till 8 o'clock in case any residents want to come in and meet with the assessor. Recreation, they did have the first night last night of summer sign up for Farmington residents. Tomorrow night is the second night for Farmington residents for summer recreation. And then I think it's next week, the week after, they do non-residents or any additional Farmington residents that missed it. And it was heavy last night. It was like $18,000 that collected in summer rec fees. So a lot of interest. Communications are on file. Reports and minutes are on file. And we have a small amount of resolutions we'll work through here. First one's a confirming resolution acknowledging the membership of Farmington Volunteer Fire Association members. So, motion and a second. And it's Kyle Worth and Colby Stillwagon. Glad they're in the fire department. All in favor? Aye. Number 2 is confirming resolution amending resolution 194, 2022 to change the date of advertisement for the bidding and bid opening date for the Tomlin Road Water Main Project. So, second. Motion second. This and the next resolution, both of them did not hit the Daily Messenger, our official town newspaper, in time, so we had to extend the date from last Friday to this Friday. All in favor?
Aye.
3, same thing. Confirming resolution for 195, 2022, where we had to change the date of the bid opening for the water, annual water and sewer parts bid. Second. Motion a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Fourth, resolution authorizing the highway park superintendent to fill a position in the Parks Department. Second. Motion second. It's Tim Bauer starting work at $17.50 an hour.
Yeah, Pete, I just do want to disclose that the hiree is a relative of mine, but this was done by the highway superintendent. We're just approving the position, so I don't plan on abstaining from the resolution.
Yep, great, thanks. I think you're getting a good employee too. All in favor?
Aye.
5 is a resolution authorizing acceptance of the monthly report from the supervisor for April 2022. So, second. Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
6 is a resolution authorizing a budget amendment in the highway fund to reflect the 2022-2023 state aid consolidated local streets, highway improvement, CHIPS funding, Pave New York, and the winter recovery fund.
Second.
Motion is second. Again, we estimated very close to what those numbers were, and the highway department got the official letter from New York State a week or so ago. So that's why we're just making the changes to match what we know we're going to get for those budget lines. All in favor?
Aye.
7 is the abstract number 9, 2022 to pay bills, general fund, $47,616.83. Highway fund, $4,647.04. Deer Creek Park, $7,938.95. Town signs, capital project, $856.25. Route 33296 water line, $343. Water tank repair, $630. Storm drainage, $2,820.16. Sewer district, $172,720.85. Water district, $80,740.85. Payroll deductions, $90.44, for a total abstract, $318,404.37.
Second.
Motion to second. Any extensions, corrections? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
You do have some training on the $100 listed there for the building department employees going in the middle of June. We do have a discussion of the 2 late fees, 1140 Colony Drive and it says 5820 Town Line Road. The Colony Drive one, 1140 Colony Drive, it basically said, sorry for the late payment. They were on vacation. Their neighbor was collecting their mail and asking us to please waive the late fee on the courtesy and good faith. To me, it's not that much of an excuse. Good excuse. Yeah, they did pay the regular bill. On agreement, we'll contact them, tell them we're not waiting. No. Okay. Town Line Road, I got one that came in late today and said they were going to customer cement since May of 1987. They did get their shut-off notice today. They paid this bill, according to the resident, on April 10th. And Canadian National Bank has no record of check ever clearing, so again, he blames the Postal Service. And obviously says he has no tangible proof that he had the check. However, he's requesting that we waive penalty fee based on my diligence having paid the bills for the last 30 plus years. That's, for you guys.
We kind of go with past policy.
Okay.
Anything that we've done wrong, and if we made a mistake with the bill and didn't get sent out, we can prove it.
Yeah, April 10th, long time away from May 1st. It still hasn't come in here on the 9th of this month, as of yesterday. So. All right, we'll let them know. There's no executive session tonight. Any objections to waiver of the rule? 3 resolutions. One is a confirming resolution authorizing a payment to Mass and Collision for parts and labor to repair water truck 6 At a cost not to exceed $3,973.94. We did have a resolution to do the repair. Once they got looking into it, the repairs are more than the original estimate, more damage. That's why we're doing this. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Number 2 is a resolution authorizing refurbishment of the baseball softball fields at a cost not to exceed $3,500.
So moved. Second.
So the Batavia turf is the sole distributor of the dual edged plastic material that we use on our ball fields. And that's why we couldn't do any additional quotes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Reason resolution authorizing provisional hiring of an account clerk typist in the building code department effective May 11th, at a rate of $17 an hour.
So moved. Second.
Again, I'm glad to have this position filled. It is somebody locally, a region resident, which is always good. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anything else to be brought to the town board? Any other questions or concerns? Do like Ed used to do the planning board. Motion to adjourn by Mike Cassell and second by Nate Norman.
There you go.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. Nice short meeting tonight.
Yeah,
No, it's not a record.
See you guys later. Yeah.